The Lightning can always say that about Andrei Vasilevskiy.
Yeah, perennial contender for that Vezina trophy, and what a good backstop he is for this strong team.
And we are underway at Amalie Arena, the home opener. He played it around, but now Point ahead of steam through center. Point accelerates, weaves his way across the line, right down Broadway, to the forehand, stopped by Hart. And the whistle blows as the net comes off the moorings.
They need to be careful with the speed with Tampa. It's an easy, simple pass out, and then Braden Point goes to work. He is notorious for carrying the puck in the zone. He's so good at the zone entries, but the Flyers they split the seas right.
Well, now we're going to get the officials involved, as Delorier with fight number 2 as a member of the Flyers. Squaring off with Pat Maroon. This is a heavyweight battle. Maroon tries to get the right hand free. Takes 1 or 2 from Delorier. The linesman letting them go.
I wouldn't want to get in there.
That is significant hazard pay to get in between these two, but that is...
Look at this. They're going at it right now. Delorier knows his team needs something right now. They've been on their heels. We talked about it in their D zone. How does he get them going? And this is what Tortorella has said. He said, you know what? He can change the momentum in the game. He talked about his fight before, and this fourth line will get more minutes if they can continue to do that. You add Zach McEwen.
Chips it behind the net. Foot after it with under 5 minutes to go in the first period. Side of the net, McEwen tries to go high to the short side. And Vasilevskiy hugs the right post to make the save.
Could make a little bit of noise from that spot on the circle with that one-timer.
If he gets to his happy place and gets another opportunity, who knows? Nemestikov sets up Stamkos, shoots, and scores! Right on cue! Steven Stamkos, his 5th goal of the year already, and on the power play.
They lose the zone, but they enter it with speed. Kucherov has been incredibly impressive, and I think that play right there from Nemestikov, number 90, that is the play. That is what creates this. Everybody in the arena thought he was going to shoot the puck. He knew he would have 91 Steven Stamkos right there in his happy place, as you mentioned, Bob, and he puts it right in that area. Stamkos can step into it.
And now the sticks and gloves get up.
Everybody grab a partner.
It looks like Braun and Perry, at the very least, are going to drop the gloves and go. Couple of big uppercuts at the end of that tussle from Corey Perry. In the right wing corner, out to Point. Point to Stamkos. Oh, he hit the outside of the net. It just glanced off the outside of the post. A wide open net, and Stamkos missed it. That is a rarity, as Kucherov has it. Stamkos still lurking. He has it. Shot. Score!
Waved off.
Immediately waved off.
But now he gets them. Now the ref calls it.
The official on the far side said no goal, and then apparently quickly signaled, yes, it is a goal for Stamkos.
I mean, that was a quick in and out Stamkos. He's not going to miss that but they pair it with urgency. So they don't rush it, they don't force it, they wait for the open guy, and they have the skill and the talent to do that. So you can see the way Stamkos is moving around. He's not stationary, he's looking for the seam. He recognizes Kucherov, one of the best passers in the game, and he gets himself in a position that Kucherov can find him right through that seam. One of his favorite passes in the game. Power play or not, watch Kucherov do that all night long.
Well, they're in control of the puck once again. Sailed wide, right out in front of the blue paint, off the blocker of Carter Hart.
One thing that's impressed his coach, John Tortorella, early in this season is his response after giving up goals. He tracks the puck well, he's down on his knees, but uses his blocker to direct the rebound where he wants it to go, out of harm's way. And you know, the way he's moving, the way that he's poised, he got both blades on his...
You can have those meaningful one-on-one conversations, especially with your leadership group.
Well, and he's talked a lot about that. He's talked a lot about...
There's a shot, rebound, score! Lawton is able to put one in off the initial save from Vasilevskiy, and that gets the Flyers on the board midway through the second.
He's an agitator, but watch this zone entry, and you can see that Tampa Bay they're watching a little bit, and it's Scott Lawton all alone, and he buries it. Vasilevskiy almost there, but not quite enough. That's a big goal for Philadelphia right now. I thought, we heard John Cooper tell Emily, I don't want to get complacent. That shift, those guys look complacent.
So Lawton's second of the season gets the Flyers on the board. Hedman is there. Stepping is Konechny out in front. Hayes. Oh, what a save by Vasilevsky. All alone was Hayes. He snapped one on net. Vasilevsky turns it aside.
But none of them near this caliber, pushing off that right.
He really has high hopes for what his future will become with the Flyers. As Sergachev sends it hard around. Paul, backhander. And Cates, rather hard in front, made the stop. And a shatter stick by Sergachev. An intercept by Kucherov. Kucherov sets up shot, finds a cutter. Cernak a drive, save made. The rebound loose. Swept at by Hagel and stopped again by Hart.
Gave up those 2 power play goals, and he has been sharp ever since. And watch him, he a lot of traffic in front of him in that right pad. Gets a little help from D'Angelo, but a good job by Carter Hart. The way he's moving in his crease right at the top of the blue paint.
Able to take it away. And now it's brought deep by Allison. Drops one back. Sealer a drive and a glove save made by Vasilevsky. Colton able to escape. Fluttering pass gathered in by Provorov. At his pocket pick by Perry on the backhand. Oh, and a save by Hart. The rebound, and in traffic he covers it up.
And a lot of it is confidence and experience right here. Picks the pocket, walks in, again, slippery. I've used that term before, but he gets in, gets the backhand. Carter Hart up to the challenge. Then Corey Perry gets in behind just to make sure there's no rough stuff that he could get involved in. Great heads-up play by Corey Perry.
Robbed Perry and then stopped Nemestikov as well after Perry's initial opportunity.
And Nemestikov's been a big addition for these guys. That he was with Tampa 5 years ago. He's been on 5 different teams since then.
D'Angelo straddles the line. Now it is Hayes. Hayes surveys. Controls. D'Angelo. Quarterbacking straight away. Off to Hayes. Wrist shot. Score! A power play goal. The equalizer. Hayes snaps it home. And we are tied at 2.
But it's Kevin Hayes to me. He slows it down. He possesses the puck. There it is. James Van Riemsdyk right in front of Vasilevsky with a beautiful screen. And there's a little tip right there. You saw JVR with that tip. But before this, Hayes takes the puck along the wall. He surveys. That's the word you used. And what he does he slows everything down. It's almost like he lulled Tampa Bay into a little bit of a sense of boredom, maybe.
They have gotten a piece. Colton in the right wing corner sweeps to Perry behind the net. Out in front. Hart was able to rob Killorn right on the doorstep. Hayes was looking for him. Shoots it towards the net. Oh, that was knocked down out of midair by Konechny and just wide. Back to the point. Zamula leans into a wrister. That was blocked on the way in by Hagel. Controlled by Cernak. Turns it over. Wheel around wrister. Score! The giveaway. And that burns Tampa Bay.
Right now with the go-ahead goal with 7:16 left here in this third period. Great tenacity to stay with the puck, get it on a stick, whirl around, and then how about this? He just puts the puck on net. Gets a piece of it there, but goes post and end. Just, it's interesting. You watch, we heard John Cooper tell Emily, what am I most worried about? Complacency. We've seen a little of that.
Side of the net, it is Point. Off to Stamkos. They work it to Kucherov. Shoots. That just goes wide. 4 seconds to go. One more opportunity. On the doorstep. It's covered up by Carter Hart. On the deflection with 1.2 on the clock. Impressive
By the Philadelphia Flyers. The poise, they pressure when they recognize a bit of weakness, and they're able to protect their goaltender and keep these guys out of there. It's interesting to note that it's since that 134.
1.6 seconds. Can Stamkos pull it to Hedman? The puck loose, and the Flyers are able to survive. How about that road win for the Philadelphia Flyers, who stay undefeated, back-to-back 2-goal comebacks as well. Something, as we showed you earlier, they didn't do once all season. They've now done 2 times in a row, and they stay perfect.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.